Have you ever wondered what really happens behind the dazzling lights of the Cannes Film Festival? When the cameras stop flashing, what kind of emotions linger in the hearts of the stars we admire? What untold stories are buried behind those polite smiles and graceful waves on the red carpet? Today, on Magazine News and Gossip, we bring you one of the most unforgettable and emotional moments that shook the entire entertainment world: the unexpected reunion of Demet and Çağatay at Cannes. Before we dive into this dramatic story filled with tension, emotions, and revelations, make sure to subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip, because you don't want to miss the hidden truths behind the glamour of celebrity life. The Cannes Film Festival, an event that celebrates art, elegance, and cinematic excellence. But this year, it wasn't just about movies or directors. It was about two Turkish superstars who managed to steal the spotlight and dominate global headlines. For weeks, rumors had been spreading about the frosty tension between Demet Özdemir and Çağatay Ulusoy. Once the golden duo of Turkish cinema, they had been avoiding each other in public, sparking endless debates among fans and the media. But no one expected what would happen on that unforgettable sixth day of the festival. The press hall of the legendary Grand Lumiere was buzzing from the early hours of the morning. The organizers had just announced a joint interview: Demet Özdemir and Çağatay Ulusoy, together again, live at Cannes. The headline alone sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Even Hollywood journalists turned their attention toward this highly anticipated encounter. Everyone was eager to witness the chemistry, the tension, and maybe the truth. As the cameras prepared to roll, journalists filled every seat in the room. You could almost feel the air vibrate with curiosity. And then the moment came. Demet entered the room. The lights subtly changed, and for a few seconds, it felt like time itself had stopped. Dressed in a stunning white satin gown, her hair tied in an elegant bun, and a delicate pearl necklace gracing her neck, she looked like a timeless Hollywood star. The crowd went silent. Then Çağatay appeared. Wearing a classic black tuxedo, his confident yet calm demeanor sent a ripple of whispers across the audience. When they sat side by side, you could sense every heartbeat in the room. The moderator smiled nervously and began, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most anticipated encounters of the year: Demet Özdemir and Çağatay Ulusoy, together again at Cannes." Demet tilted her head slightly, flashing a faint smile. Çağatay nodded politely. But the tension between them was undeniable, invisible yet powerful, like static electricity filling the air. The first question came straight from the moderator, sharp and fearless. For weeks, social media has been buzzing about the distance between you two. The photos before Cannes and even the ones from the red carpet show a certain coldness. Is it true that there's tension between you? The atmosphere instantly grew heavier. The journalists leaned forward. Cameras clicked relentlessly. For a few seconds, neither of them spoke. Then Demet reached for the microphone and spoke softly but firmly. Sometimes, people see things from the outside and draw conclusions that don't reflect reality. We've known each other for many years. Life changes, careers move in different directions. That doesn't mean there's hostility. Sometimes, silence is a way of communication too. The crowd erupted into applause. Her calm honesty disarmed everyone. Then Çağatay spoke, his voice steady, but filled with unspoken emotion. "Demet is someone I've known for years, someone I've shared wonderful memories with. There's no problem between us. Like everyone else, sometimes we grow distant, sometimes we reconnect. What matters is respect." Those few sentences were enough to melt the icy atmosphere. The Turkish press immediately called it a moment of peace. But to the audience, it felt deeper than that, like two souls quietly acknowledging the weight of their shared past. As the interview continued, questions became more personal. One journalist asked Demet about her latest Hollywood project and how fame had changed her life. Her expression softened, her voice almost nostalgic. Change is something you can't avoid. As your career grows, so do your surroundings, your relationships, your priorities. But deep down, I'm still the same person. There's love inside me for everyone who has shaped my journey. Time doesn't erase certain things, it matures them. The room fell silent. Cameras focused on Çağatay, who was quietly listening. For a brief second, a faint smile appeared on his face. It was as if Demet's words were directed right at him, a quiet reminder of a bond that never truly faded. Moments later came the question everyone had been waiting for. A journalist leaned in and asked, "Will we ever see you two working together again?" Çağatay smiled, his eyes reflecting a mix of nostalgia and possibility. "Why not?" he said calmly. "When we first worked together years ago, we complemented each other perfectly. So much has changed since then, but one thing remains the same, the respect we have for each other. In this industry, friendship is just as rare as success. We've managed to keep both." The audience burst into applause once more. Demet turned to him, smiled, and nodded. That simple gesture spoke louder than words, a symbol of mutual respect, forgiveness, and perhaps unfinished stories. The interview ended, but its impact was far from over. Within hours, clips of the event spread across social media like wildfire. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with emotional reactions. Hashtags like #DemetÇağatay Reunion and #CanMagic trended worldwide. Many claimed they could still feel the chemistry between the two stars, while others speculated about a possible future project together. Back in Turkey, entertainment shows couldn't stop talking about it. Analysts described it as a new chapter in Turkish cinema, not just because of their reunion, but because of how gracefully they handled the scrutiny of fame. Demet and Çağatay's encounter became more than a simple interview. It turned into a symbol, a reminder that even in the glittering world of fame, human emotions, respect, and shared history still matter. Behind the glamour, these stars showed us something rare: authenticity. As the festival continued, the press couldn't stop replaying that moment. The looks they exchanged, the warmth in their voices, the quiet connection that the world could sense, but not fully understand. It wasn't just another celebrity headline. It was a story about reconciliation, respect, and the silent bond that outlives fame. And that's exactly why Magazine News and Gossip is here, to bring you not just the stories, but the emotions behind them, the truth beneath the glitter. So if you enjoyed this deep dive into Cannes' most talked about reunion, don't forget to subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip and turn on notifications, because the world of fame never sleeps, and neither do we. We'll be back with more shocking revelations, hidden emotions, and unforgettable celebrity moments. Until next time, stay curious, stay tuned, and remember, behind every red carpet smile, there's always a story waiting to be told. This is Magazine News and Gossip, your window into the secret world of the stars.